So I just thought I'd tell you about something that happened to me today, I suppose. I suppose you could categorise it as I've been a bit of an angry man. And it took my wife, took joy to call me out my own bullshit for me to snap out of it and just realise that just wasn't important anymore. And I could argue, or I could say it was this, it was that, or there was a combination of things, whether me training this morning, I wasn't feeling it, and my ego was kicking off saying just get it done, when in reality I was just sore, and it was just time to back off. That's what my body was saying, and the ego was nah, 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 nah in my head. And then another situation where I felt a lack of control of this week, which was the ultimate issue. That's the thing that was stirring everything up. So I don't know if you've ever felt that way, where you just feel out of control, or you feel angry about something, frustrated, and everything irritates you. Even my son's irritated me this week, but maybe that's just because he's a teenager now. Anyway, my point is this: the thing is never the thing. I've talked about this before. But sometimes it takes somebody else to snap you out of it, and this is why I have a coach. Sometimes you can get in your own shit in your head, and something you make very real, very big, because it's emotive. It just fires emotions off, whether that's anger, frustration, could be anything. And sometimes it just takes someone else to snap you out of it and just sort of hold a mirror up to you and say, look, it's got nothing to do with anything outside of you. What's going on inside of you? And it's inside of me. I think, yeah, you're right. Something else is driving an emotion which is really pissing me off. But that's all they ever are. They're just emotions. They're just things that you can follow down a path of and then become quite destructive with yourself. Or you can choose that it's just in the scheme of things, it doesn't matter. And it was just something what Joy said to you, so, which she reminded me because I've said it to her before. And I thought, yeah, you're right. I'm just getting my knickers in a twist, if you like. It doesn't have to be that way, that's the thing. It just, if you are able to recognise it early and catch it early, then you can change your perspective. If you can't, sometimes it just needs a slap about the face just to wake you up. But I know it was just lack of control of a situation which got me quite frustrated. And I've been doing a lot of things of late to really help people. Not that they've asked for it, but I know there's a lot of people that, in like the circle I move, a lot of questions I get asked over and over again. So I've been sharing a lot of that via these videos, via posts, via email. Just wanted to help people resonate, I guess. And then I got caught in my own bullshit with that. It's like, well, no one's listening anyway. Of course, that's just the ego. And at the end of the day, I'm not really doing it for anybody else other than myself, because I get to remind myself of these things every day. Otherwise, they wouldn't come up. Otherwise, I wouldn't talk about them, because they're not resonating at that moment in time. So where is it in your life where you're feeling stuck? Where is it in your life where you're in your own little bubble and you can't get out? Always the best thing is to step back and say, I can't do this by myself. Who can I ask to help? And this is what this is really about, really, is the fact that I'm really good at unsticking people, but it doesn't mean to say that I can't get stuck myself. Because it's always harder to do it yourself because you're in the emotion, if that makes sense. It takes somebody outside of the emotion, which doesn't make a difference to them how you're feeling, to be able to see what's really going on and being able to snap you out. So, if at any time like you feel like an angry man like I did today, stop and think, okay, what is the real reason? What have I really got to be angry about? What have I really got to be frustrated or pissed off about? Because 99% of the time, it's not what you think it is, and it's something else that's just underlying and bubbling away, and it just takes somebody else to say, well, I think you're just being an arse. So, now that I've sort of stepped back, just sort of let it go. It's weird how you can attach yourself to something, you can hold on to something which doesn't matter. It's one of those things where you hold on because you almost want to validate it that it's true. You almost want to feel that pain. You always want to feel miserable. I know it happens to everybody who feels emotions, which is a majority of people. But you can always step back from that. There's always a different way of looking at something. Just sometimes you just need help with it. Hope that resonates with somebody. If it does, let me know. Post below if you like it. Give it a thumbs up. If you share it, cool. If you think it's going to help somebody in some way, I'll catch you on the next one. See you later.